This is a romance story brought to you by a new app designed to bring all of your favorite romance stories to your phone. When I heard about this amazing new app, I was super excited because they're bringing full-length romance novels to your device with a great lineup of titles from best-selling authors like Maya Banks, Susan Stoker, and me. You'll have thousands of steamy pages to dive into. So if you're looking for something fun to read, head over to the website to start your free trial today. And now, let's get back to the show. If someone told me years ago that the woman I fought hardest against would become the love of my life, I would have laughed in their face. But life has a way of surprising you. My name is Clara, and by 28, I had finally launched my own marketing firm. It was small, but every ounce of it was built from my late nights and sacrifices. I wanted to make a name for myself. Then Evelyn Pierce arrived in my world. She was the CEO of a rival company. Sleek, confident, intimidating. Everything about her screamed power. The first time we faced off in a boardroom, she looked at me like she had already won. From that moment, we became enemies. Every client I pitched, she pitched harder. Every win I celebrated, she overshadowed. I told myself I hated her. And maybe at the time I did, but hate has edges that blur. One night, after a brutal gala where she'd outshone me yet again, I found myself at a rooftop bar. I was tired, frustrated, and more than a little drunk. Evelyn appeared beside me like fate itself, ordering whiskey neat. "You fought well today," she said. I scoffed. "Is that what this is for you?" "A sport." Her eyes soft. "No, Clara. It's a game." "But you make it interesting." Something shifted in me. For the first time, she didn't sound like my rival. She sounded human. We talked about the stress of proving ourselves in a male-dominated industry, about the sleepless nights and the fear of failure. And when she laughed, it wasn't the cold, calculating sound I knew. It was warm. "Ria," when the rain started falling, she pulled me under the awning with her. And then without planning it, without even thinking, we kissed. It was reckless. Electric. The kind of kiss that makes your heart pound and your brain goes silent. The next day, I tried to bury it. Pretend it hadn't happened. But every time we crossed paths in meetings, her eyes lingered. Every handshake burned. Every argument carried an undertone I couldn't deny. Then came the night. Everything changed. We were both preparing to pitch to a massive investor who could change the course of our futures. It was the biggest opportunity of my career. But the night before, disaster struck. My laptop crashed and I lost almost everything. At 2 a.m., as I sat in my office trying to salvage scraps of my presentation, Evelyn walked in. She didn't come to gloat. She didn't smirk. She set down 2 coffees and said, "I'll help." I stared at her. "Why would you? You could destroy me tomorrow." Her voice was steady. "Because I don't want to win against you anymore. I want to win with you." We worked side by side until dawn. By morning, we had built something stronger together than either of us could have alone. And when we pitched, the investors loved it, not just the work, but the chemistry between us. Instead of choosing one company over the other, they proposed a partnership. It should have terrified me. Instead, it felt right. That partnership grew first in business, then in life. We became co-founders, teammates, and eventually soulmates. Looking back now, I know Evelyn was never really my enemy. She was my challenge, my mirror, the fire that pushed me to grow. We went from rivals to lovers, and I wouldn't change a thing. I fell in love with Evelyn Pierce, the same way one falls in love with a melody, a song that gets stuck in your head and plays on repeat. In the beginning, it was a discordant melody. She entered my life with force, crashing chords that rattled my world. I didn't recognize the tune, but I couldn't escape its influence. You see, I owned a small marketing firm. 5 years in, I'd made it my own. The walls still held the ghost of my dreams and sweat of my long nights. Then Pierce Enterprises arrived. They weren't just any firm. No, Evelyn Pierce was a shark in a power suit, sleek and sharp. She moved through boardrooms like a concerto, every note precise and powerful. Our first meeting was a clash of instruments. She offered a smile, a welcoming note, but the rest of her team played sharp, cutting harmonies that challenged my every move. But it wasn't just business. Oh, no. Our connection went deeper, resonating in the chambers of my heart. Every stolen glance, every brush of fingertips left echoes in my chest. I chased those melodies, found solace in the discord, and then, finally, I surrendered to the symphony. Now, the song we play together is a masterpiece. Strong, passionate, harmonious. We are a crescendo of ambition and love, and I wouldn't trade this symphony for the world. The night I gave up my fight was the night I found my forever. I remember staring at the city lights from her window. Below us, the city hummed a lullaby to our exhaustion. The day had been a battleground, and as I watched the sunset, I realized I was tired of fighting. Not just the day, the weeks, the months. I'd been at war with Evelyn for so long. I'd forgotten there was another way. But here we were, not enemies, not rivals, just two people connected by something bigger than our ambitions. Looking back, I realize I chose to end the fight because I saw a kindred spirit, someone who understood my sacrifices, my dreams, my fears. More importantly, someone who challenged me to be better. And when the final notes of the day faded away, I found a melody sweeter than any victory. I found love. Our love story isn't a lullaby. It's a battle cry. It's a testament to spirits refusing to be caged. You see, we both chafed against the bars of expectations. Society whispers, women shouldn't want more. They should prioritize family over drive, tenderness over ambition. But we proved that wrong. We caged our own demons. We soared beyond the limits others set for us. Our love was our rebellion, our shared victories, our battles fought and won together. We are living proof that a woman can have it all. The love, the drive, the success. Because our story isn't just about us. It's about every woman who dreams big, who refuses to settle. We are a legacy, a lineage of ambitious hearts, and we're just getting started.